My husband didn't check my phone. He didn't put a tracker in my car. He used our shared Google Photos to stalk me, test me, and keep a secret log of everywhere I went. My name is Maddie. I'm 25. My husband is Luke. He's 27. We've been together 5 years, married for 2. We're that basic millennial couple. Shared Netflix, shared calendar, shared grocery list, shared Google Photos account. For convenience. At first, it really was convenient. We set it up so all our photos auto-backed up to the same cloud. Trips automatically made cute albums. Memories would pop up with little slideshows from our anniversary, vacations, our first apartment. He loved tech and said, "This way, we never lose anything. Our life is backed up." I didn't realize that also meant I was backed up. My movements, my face, my entire day. The weird stuff started small. Rook would casually drop little comments that felt too specific. I'd come home from grabbing coffee with a friend, and he'd say, "How is the latte at that place on 5th?" I stared. "Did I tell you I was on 5th? He shrugged. "You posted a story." I recognized the tiles. Okay, reasonable. Another time I went to Target after work. No big outing. I didn't post anything. When I got home, he said, "You were gone for a while. Got lost in the Target black hole, huh?" I laughed. "How do you know I was at Target?" "Babe, your location tag was in the background of a selfie," he said. "And your car smells like popcorn and plastic." He said it like a joke. I brushed it off. But then it kept happening. I'd go to my friend Jenna's place and he texted, "Tell Jenna I said hi." I hadn't mentioned I was with Jenna. He'd say stuff like, "Did you enjoy sitting by the window at that cafe? Looks like you were near Mark's neighborhood today." Sometimes he'd comment on what I was wearing that day when I hadn't sent him any photos. At first I thought, okay, he's just really observant. Maybe he saw something on Find My or whatever. But it was too accurate. He knew when I'd left, how long I'd been gone, who I was with, sometimes even what time I got home down to the minute. Once I joked, "Wow, are you my husband or my FBI agent?" He smiled and said, "Hey, if the FBI loved you like I do, you'd be lucky." I laughed. I didn't know how literal that was. The first real what the hell moment happened after a girls' night. I went out with 2 friends. We went to a bar, had drinks, took some silly selfies, ended up at a late-night dino. Next morning, I woke up to a Google Photos notification. New Elba created. Girls' Night Out, June 14th. I opened it. It had every single photo and video we took that night. At the bar, in the bathroom mirror, at the diner, even some unflattering candids my friend took when I wasn't looking. No problem. That's the cloud doing its thing, right? But then I noticed something. There were also screenshots in the album. Screenshots of a map with a blue dot moving. Me. Another screenshot, a zoomed out view of my city with a highlighted route between my apartment, the bar, the diner, and Jenna's place where I crashed. At the bottom of the album description was a little note. Created by Luke. Twist number 1. He wasn't just letting Google auto-make cute albums. He was manually adding location history screenshots and labeling my nights out. I clicked on the info icon. He had named the album Maddie Movement Log Test 3. Test 3. My heart did this weird, cold drop. Test 3 implies there was a test 1 and 2. As soon as I saw the word test, a bunch of small red flags from the past months suddenly lined up. Like the time he said, "Funny how you always take pictures with friends, but never send them to me." Good thing Google shares everything. Or the time he joked, if you ever try to lie to me about where you are, remember your camera roll snitches. It sounded like playful teasing then. Now my stomach hurt. While he was in the shower, I opened the shared Google photos on my laptop, went to albums, and started scrolling. There were normal albums. Honeymoon, Christmas with my parents, honeymoon, link, Vegas trip, etc. Or then I saw a folder icon that looked a little different, with a tiny lock on it. When I hovered over it, the title popped up, Strong, Maddie Movements. My hands were literally shaking when I clicked it. Inside were dozens of albums. Maddie April Movements, Maddie Workdays Week 2, Maddie Solo Outings, Check-ins, Patterns. In each one, map screenshots, timestamps, photos I'd taken, screenshots of my IG stories, even uploads from my Snap memories. Twist number 2. My husband had turned our shared photo cloud into a literal surveillance database about me. I opened Maddie Solo Outings Check-ins. There were days I'd gone for a walk alone. He had a screenshot of the map with my path, a couple pictures I'd snapped of a random dog or sunset, and a note in the album description. Said she needed air. Route seems safe. No suspicious detours. And then Maddie Workdays Week 2. He had mapped what time I left for work each day, what time I arrived from photo location plus map, what time I got home, plus notes like, stayed 30 min longer on Wednesday, ask why? Stopped near coffee shop by X's Street on Friday? I felt sick. This wasn't, hey, your photos show where you've been. Vague awareness. He was tracking, analyzing, writing notes, like he was monitoring an employee or a suspect. I waited until he came out of the shower. I didn't play games. I had the Maddie Movements folder open on the TV screen, mirrored from my laptop. He walked in, saw it, and froze mid-step. What is this? I asked, voice flat. He tried to play dumb. What? I pointed. Why is there a whole folder called Maddie Movements with subfolders labeled like I'm a lab rat? He shifted. It's not what it looks like. Really? I snapped. Because it looks exactly like what it says. Movements. Tests. He sighed. Okay, listen. You know my anxiety. I worry. The shared photos and location stuff, I just started using it to calm myself down. If I know where you are, I don't freak out that you're dead in a ditch somewhere. Calm yourself down, I repeated. By making test folders about me? He went on. You disappear sometimes. You say you're going out and then don't answer for hours. I thought if I could see your photos and timeline, I'd know you're safe. It just got organized. Organized. Like this was a productivity system. I asked the question my brain was screaming. Are you checking to see if I'm cheating? He hesitated for half a second too long. I just don't want to be blindsided, he said. Everyone cheats nowadays. There's DMs, coworkers, exes. I'm just making sure I'm not an idiot. So you assume I'm cheating until your little tracker tells you I'm not? I asked. You're twisting it, he snapped. If you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't care. There it was, the classic line. I took a breath. Have you ever found anything in all your tests? I asked. Anything to suggest I've been unfaithful, sneaky, anything? He didn't answer, because there wasn't. I thought that was already bad enough. Then I found something worse. Twist number 3 came when I noticed the sharing tab. Normally, we just had the 2 of us in there with partner sharing. But in the list of shared albums, I saw another name. Dylan Favorites. Dylan is his best friend. I clicked it. My stomach dropped. There were pictures of me. in bikinis on vacation, in tight dresses from nights out, in pajamas on the couch that I'd posted to my close friends, screenshots from my selfies folder, some I never posted anywhere, and the album title? Help me pick a birthday gift, Don't Tell Maddie. Under a picture of me in a bikini, Dylan had commented, in my camera, a jewelry. She's got that soft girl vibe. Okay, gross, but maybe just bros being bros. Then I scrolled more and saw something else. Under a photo of me in a dress, clearly braless, taken in our bedroom mirror. I had never posted that anywhere. It was just in my camera roll. Dylan had commented, you really trust me with this, huh? Oh! Luke replied, you're my brother. Luke replied, you're my brother. Then Dylan replied, you're my brother. Watch. And maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Don't act like you don't look anyway, LOL. I felt physically slimy. Twist number 3, he had given another man direct access to my private photo backups under the excuse of help picking gifts, and they were joking about how sexy my pics were. Not just photos I posted, photos I never meant anyone but myself and maybe him to see. I confronted him again. Why the hell does Dylan have access to my photos? I demanded. He rolled his eyes. Relax. He doesn't have access to everything. Just the favorites I starred for gift ideas. You starred my bikini pics and braless dress selfies as gift ideas? I shot back. I was trying to show body type for clothes, Maddie. Men are visual. That's how we figure out what will look good. He literally wrote, you really trust me with this? And you said, don't act like you don't look anyway. I said, you turn me into bro chat material. He shrugged, annoyed that I wasn't buying it. We're guys, we joke. You're making it sexual when it isn't. No, babe, you already did that. Twist number 4 came from a place that honestly broke something in me. I was venting to my best friend about feeling watched. She said, wait, about the photos and stuff? Can I tell you something weird? I braced myself. She'd gotten a DM a few months earlier from a random account with no profile pic. The account had replied to a selfie of the two of us from a bar and said, you and Maddie look like trouble. She ignored it. Then the account wrote, I see you girls go out a lot. You ever feel like Maddie hides stuff from Luke? She blocked them. At the time, we just thought it was some random creep. Now my brain was connecting dots. I went home, opened Luke's laptop, and did something I'd never done. Checked his other Gmail, the one he uses for spam and signups. In the sent folder, there were emails to himself full of screenshots of that same burner IG account. He'd screen recorded the DMs. On one of the clips, I could see the username. I grabbed my phone, searched it on IG. The account was now gone. Deleted. But it was the same one that had messaged my friend. Twist number 4. He was making fake accounts to test not just me, but my friends, seeing if we'd flirt back, hide messages, talk shit about him. He wasn't just using Google's tech to stalk me, he was running loyalty experiments. The final straw came during a fight where he crossed a line I can't uncross. We were arguing about the tracking, the fake accounts, the Dylan album. He was in full defense mode. You're acting insane, he snapped. Everyone uses tech to check in now. Couples share locations all the time. Sharing location is not the same as secretly screenshotting my timeline and writing notes, I said. Sharing an album is not the same as letting your friends scroll through my bikini pics. He rolled his eyes. You're making a big deal out of nothing because you feel guilty, he said. Guilty of what? I've seen the way you smile when you're out, he said. Those drunk photos? You hanging off guys at parties? Don't act like a saint. I have never cheated on you, I said. He scoffed. Maybe not physically, he said, but emotionally? You love attention. If I showed people some of these photos, I'm pretty sure they'd say I was justified in keeping an eye on you. Something in my chest went cold. Are you threatening me? I asked. He shrugged. I'm just saying, if you ever decide to trash me to your family or online, remember, I've got years of your drunk selfies, your short dresses, your girls' nights backed up. People believe what they see, and that was it. That was the moment I realized this wasn't just paranoia or jealousy. This was control. This was blackmail with my own life as evidence. The evidence being that I exist. I go out, I drink sometimes, I have fun. Right now, I'm living with my sister while I figure out lawyers and digital safety. I turned off partner sharing, disabled my location history, made a new cloud account, signed out of everything he had access to. He says I'm overreacting. I never hit you. I never installed spyware. I never read your diary, he texted. All I did was organize the data you already gave Google. If you have nothing to hide, why are you running? He doesn't understand that this isn't about hiding. It's about breathing. It's about being able to take a picture of my own face without wondering who's going to analyze where I was, who I was with, and how long I stayed. It's about not being treated like a case study. So if you've listened this far, I really want to ask you, if your partner never physically touched your phone, but used your shared Google Photos, your auto backups, your location tags, and cloud timelines to map your routes, log your movements, run tests on your loyalty, share your private pics with his friend, and hint that he could use those photos against you if you ever left? Would you see it as normal modern couple stuff and just anxiety? Or would you call it what my gut screams it is? Digital stalking, control dressed up as care, and a giant blaring siren that it's time to get out? Because right now, I'm a 25-year-old woman relearning how to take a selfie without wondering who's studying the metadata, and I'm starting to think that in 2025, sometimes the scariest abusers don't need fists or fists. They just need your login and a Wi-Fi. Connection.